Thanks. You saved me a lot of trouble. Now I don't have to try to find you bunch.
Yumichika, let me handle this guy.
Thought you'd say that. Very well.
You're not so lucky. I'm no D-Roy. Now, you better start saying your prayers.
All right, you're a big boy. I didn't catch your name.
Huh? Me? I'm Arrancar number 13. No, forget it. Why should I bother introducing myself to someone who's about to be a dead man?
I see. You and I apparently have very different ideas about etiquette.
Huh?
Whenever I'm training someone, I always tell them that it's only proper to introduce themselves to their victims. If you're about to kill somebody, I believe that they at least have the right to know what the name of their killer is. Zaraki Squad, 3rd seat, Ikaku Madarame! You don't have to give me your name, but at least take note of mine. Because it's the last name you're ever going to hear!
Well, ain't you just a little talker? You said a 3rd seat's below lieutenant level, right? I could take all you Soul Reapers if you like. That way, I'd actually break a sweat.
Dear, oh dear. That's what you get for selling him short. Weren't you listening earlier? You're fighting Ikaku Madarame, the 3rd seat of Zaraki Squad. He's the 2nd most powerful man in the Soul Society's most feared team. I'll stand back and let you have your fun. I can't be sure you'll win, but even if you die here, I know for sure that you'll die happy.
I guess that I might have underestimated you. Against somebody like you, maybe I'd better give it some more effort and fight with my sword released.
Then you're willing to acknowledge my skill?
No, you fight for sport, not to win. But I'm gonna give you a little lesson right now. I'm gonna show you what it's like to be completely outmatched. That way, you'll never again make the mistake of fighting an Arrancar merely for fun. Awaken, Volcanica! This is how we do it. This is how Arrancars release our Zanpakuto! You said you'd like to introduce yourself to those people that you're about to kill, right? Very well, then. I am Arrancar number 13, Edrad Leones. An Arrancar's Zanpakuto is sealed within the core of his power, inside his body. They're quite a bit different than the swords you Soul Reapers wield. So, when we release our Zanpakuto, we also release our true power and form. So, tell me, do you understand now? Do you finally get it? What you're witnessing is my true form, and Volcanica is my true power. What do you think? We Arrancars are even more deadly than normal once our Zanpakuto have been released. You're nowhere near strong enough to absorb that much spiritual pressure, are you?
This is Yumichika Ayasagawa of Squad 11. The enemy's destructive power has increased more than we anticipated. I want an area freeze in a 300 ken radius of Ikaku. There's a chance a number of Konpaku could get caught in it. You can take the structures out with combat pay as usual, but the Konpaku protection is the top priority. We have to assume that all of the Arrancars are more deadly than we thought. Freeze the area around Toshiro, Rangiku, Renji, Rukia, and Ichigo Kurosaki too. We can't take any chances. And prepare a squad funeral for Ikaku Madarame.
Just give up. Sometimes, knowing when to quit is a virtue for a warrior. I admit that you fought well. Don't make me have to blow you to pieces now.
I had no idea that our skills were so unequal. All right, fine. The others probably have their hands totally full right now. Hopefully they won't even notice. Watch closely, and don't you dare tell anybody about it. The others probably won't. I really didn't want to be forced to use this.
Ankai! Yuman Hosukimaru!
Did you say Bankai? Impressive.
Don't lie to me. I know that my spiritual pressure isn't high enough to impress you just yet. So you'll just have to be impressed when you die!
Come on, nice and
Go hard!
That's strange. It seems his Zanpakuto's spiritual pressure is actually increasing right now.
So you noticed. You see, Hosukimaru is a rather slow starter. That means it's usually fast asleep when I perform Bankai. When it starts to awaken, the dragon engraved on it slowly turns red. Only when the dragon is fully red is Ryomon Hosukimaru at its maximum destructive capabilities. Here I come.
Yes.
Ru is a rather slow starter. It's usually fast asleep when I perform Bankai.
Seriously? Is that all? Nice and
That won't cut it! That won't cut it!
nice and
I can see
You're pretty good.
what's wrong! Come on! My last move! Let's kiss! Hosukimaru!
Rats.
Ikaku Madarami. It's a good thing that you told me what your name is.
I knew you'd still be alive, Ikaku.
Of course I'm alive, but I was very lucky today. Luckier than you can imagine.
No way! You mean they actually have a Zanpakuto release?
How are they so stupidly powerful? Approve it already. We'll all be dead without it.
So that's all a captain's Bankai can do, is it? My, that's rather unfortunate. It's almost pitiable how pathetic you really are. Ilfort released his Zanpakuto. That means he must have gotten bored with the battle. Or perhaps he's been wounded by an unexpectedly powerful attack or unforeseen complication. No, I doubt that's it.
Ilfort? Is he with you guys?
Yes. His name's Ilfort Grants, also known as Arrancar number 15. That is who your comrade is currently doing battle with. I'm afraid to tell you that with Ilfort now in his released state, your comrade is at somewhat of a disadvantage. Your ice flower, it seems that it's coming apart.
So?
Unless I miss my guess, that flower hovering behind you is representative of the amount of energy that your Bankai has left. Well, am I wrong? You're still so young. The fact is, your Bankai probably isn't fully developed yet. Bankai requires an enormous amount of spirit energy. It's difficult, even for someone on the level of a captain, to sustain Bankai in a long fight. And doing so becomes even more difficult still, with an imperfect Bankai. The longer this drags on, the more your ice flower will keep dropping petals. And when they're all gone, your Bankai will disappear. I could easily wait for your Bankai to disappear and kill you, but weak as you are, you're still a captain, and you deserve respect, I suppose. The truly sporting thing to do in a situation such as this one is to strike with everything I have while you still have some energy left to fight. Snip. Tiherata! You know, perhaps I should take a page from your book and tell you my name. Arrancar Undecimo, number 11, Shalong Kufong.
So tell me, does that mean that out of all the Arrancar, you're the 11th strongest one?
No. That number merely indicates my birth order. It's not representative of the level of my strength. However, that really only applies for numbers above 10. This is our system of enumeration. I'll explain briefly. You see, when Hollows are reborn as Arrancars through the Hogyoku, we are numbered according to the order of our birth, beginning with the number 11. For the preceding numbers, the naming system is handled differently. The most gifted killers among us are the ones allowed to receive the numbers 1 through 10, which are assigned in descending order of their lethality. Those are the ones who are known as the Espada. The numbers that were allocated to them are inscribed somewhere on their bodies. In addition to receiving those prized numbers, they also have authority over the rest of us. The truth of the matter is that the strength of an Espada is so incredible that it makes my own pale in abject insignificance.
No.
And in fairness, I should warn you. Among the numerous Arrancars who were dispatched to this world, there is one who is an Espada. Lord Eisen was benevolent enough to give that one the number 6, the Espada Sexta, who's also known as Greenjow Jaggerjack. So you really are a captain. Despite the fact that you are hopelessly outclassed and are facing certain defeat and destruction, you continue to stand your ground. Truly impressive.
Come on. Come on. I can't keep this up much longer, Rangiku.
Come on, hurry.
Be gone. To test my strength.
Okay.
How unfortunate. This is the perfect chance.
Let's keep this going.
I'm over here.
Is that it?
How unfortunate. What are you trying to achieve?
Eat this. Cross-shaped flowers, Hiyori Maru's launch.
Lieutenant Rangiku Matsumoto of
Denji! Gente Kaijo has been approved!
Finally. It's about time! Gente Kaijo!
What?
Gente Kaijo!
Come up.
Gente Kaijo? What exactly is that?
Gente Kaijo. To prevent excessive influence on the spirits in the world of the living, we captains and lieutenants of the 13 court guard squads.
Must wear a Gente Rein, a spirit restriction seal in the form of a company badge, on our bodies when we come here. It restricts our spiritual pressures. It limits them up to 80%. In other words, when it's been removed, our strength is
Quintupled. It's over, Shalong Kufang.
Damn! Not good. That power. Arrancar number 15. Ilfort Grants. Before we were granted Gente Kaijo and could tap into our power further, he blocked my Hihiyo Sabimaru like it was nothing at all. If he'd fought all out from the beginning, I'm not sure I could have beaten him. Could it really be possible that all Arrancars are as strong as this one? If they are, we're in trouble, Ichigo.